Everyone remembers the fear of walking home alone from school. But I didn't just feel watched. Something waited for me. It was the last day before winter break. The bell rang at 3:10 p.m., sharp and metallic, echoing through the empty halls. Most students had already left. Their voices faded quickly, swallowed by the cold air outside. I stepped through the school gate, my backpack pulling at my shoulders. The sky looked wrong, too pale, like it had been drained of color. Clouds hung low, unmoving. No wind. No birds. Not even traffic. That's when I heard footsteps behind me. Slow. Heavy. I assumed it was another student. I didn't turn around. I should have. The footsteps stayed exactly 3 steps behind me. When I slowed, they slowed. When I stopped, they stopped. I turned. The road was empty. My stomach tightened. I laughed nervously and kept walking, telling myself it was stress, imagination, nothing more. But then I noticed something worse. My shadow didn't match my movements. When I lifted my hand, my shadow raised it a second later, just slightly delayed, like it needed time to remember how to copy me. The first streetlight flickered and went out as I passed beneath it. Then the next. Then the next. Each time, the darkness behind me grew thicker, heavier, like something solid was forming inside it. The footsteps returned. This time, they sounded wrong. Too wet. Too close to the ground. Like something dragging itself forward using broken legs. I whispered, "Stop," without knowing why. The footsteps stopped. Something breathed behind me. Not human breathing. It was slow and deep, like air being pulled through a narrow throat. I felt it on the back of my neck, warm, damp, patient. "You walk this way every day," a voice said. It sounded exactly like me. I ran. My shoes slapped against the pavement, my heartbeat pounding so loudly I thought it would burst out of my chest. The world around me blurred, stretching unnaturally. The road felt longer than it ever had before. Like it was refusing to let me leave. I turned into the narrow alley shortcut, the one my parents warned me never to use after dark. The moment I stepped inside, the sounds of the world vanished. No footsteps. No breathing. Just silence. The walls of the alley were too close now, leaning inward. I felt watched from every crack and shadow. Halfway through, my phone buzzed in my pocket. A message. From my own number. "Why are you running?" Before I could react, the alley lights flickered on. My shadow stood at the end of the alley, detached from me, tall and crooked. Its neck bent sideways. Its mouth stretched too wide. "You left me at school," it said. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. It stepped closer, and I saw its eyes, black, hollow, endless. Inside them were memories that weren't mine. Faces I didn't recognize. Hallways I had never walked. Lockers that smelled like rot. "You don't remember," it whispered, pressing a finger against my chest. "But you promised." Suddenly, I was standing back at the school gate. The sun was out. Students laughed and pushed past me. The air felt warm. Normal. I checked my phone, 3:10 p.m. Again. I wanted to cry. I wanted to run to my friends, to tell someone, anyone. But when I looked at them, their faces blurred, like unfinished drawings. I started walking home. Halfway down the road, I noticed something carved into my arm, thin, red letters scratched into my skin. "Do not turn around." The footsteps began. This time, they were in front of me. And slowly, impossibly, I realized I wasn't walking home anymore. I was walking back to school.